Hi, fourth graders. We are your fifth grade teachers, and we are so excited for you to be in fifth grade next year. I'm Mrs. Nyer.
I'm Miss Evers.
And I'm Mrs. Morrison.
And we're also missing Mrs. Dunn, who is on maternity leave with her new baby boy. So she'll be another fifth grade teacher as well. So we just wanted to answer some of the questions that you submitted. So a lot of you had questions about coronavirus and if we would be back in school. And the answer is we really hope so. That's the plan, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see what happens this summer, and we'll know more as the weeks go on. If we're not back in school, we will keep learning on our laptops like you've done this year. And then another question was, will we have to catch up? Will it be harder since we haven't been in school? And it'll be an adjustment for all of us coming back, but your teachers will be there to help you and to get you back on track. Some other questions that I'm going to answer. Will we have the same laptop? You'll be turning in your laptop in a couple of weeks, so you'll get a new one next year. Will we have source slips? Yes, but your teacher may use them in a different way than your teacher this year used them. And will we have binders? Yes, you will have Avid binders, and we use them every day.
Thanks, Miss Carol. Our next set of questions are teacher-related questions. So our first question says, are the teachers strict? So I like to think that we are all very understanding teachers. Our goal is to prepare you for middle school though. So just like with every year of school since kindergarten, the expectations increase slightly. And so we are preparing you for that next level of independence. We have a question about who is my teacher. We will not know who your teachers are until August. So you will get that information later this summer. Our next question says, do fifth graders get to do anything special or have special privileges? So we do have some additional leadership roles that you can take on in fifth grade that are pretty fun, such as birthday patrol and getting to lead the assemblies. So those are all definitely things to look forward to. There are some additional clubs that are for fifth grade. So definitely some cool opportunities coming up there. And then the next question just says, are fifth graders supposed to be role models? Absolutely. As leaders of the school, we expect you to be role models for the younger students in the hallway, at lunch, recess, etc. Number 5 says, do we have flexible seating? Each teacher does seating a little bit differently, so that will depend on your teacher and also if your class is able to handle that type of seating arrangement or not. And then lastly, is there a line order? Again, each teacher does that a little bit differently, but that will depend on whether or not your class can handle line expectations. Thank you for those great questions, fourth grade. Hope that was helpful.
Here is a little bit more information about some of your class questions. We're always excited to see who our teacher will be and who will be in our class. So some of you were wondering if you will be in the same class as your friends. So just like in fourth grade, you have 4 sections. We're going to have 4 sections of fifth grade next year. So the classes will be shuffled up. So you'll have some familiar faces, but probably also some new ones. And in terms of our daily schedule and specials times, we aren't really sure about that yet as a building. We're still working on sorting that out for you and coming up with the best schedule possible to give everybody a great learning environment throughout the day. So we will be starting school a little bit later. And so that's going to adjust some things as we work around new lunch times as well. So this year we had specials at the very beginning of the day, but we won't know for sure until that back to school night in August, and we'll let you know about that then. Another schedule question was about 2 recesses, and this is a great question. We did in fifth grade have 2 recesses this year, but for next year we are still deciding on that scheduling piece. And a last question you guys had about classes in particular was whether we'll stay in the same class for all subjects. So we did switch this year for Words Their Way and could possibly switch for other subjects as well. So you will have some flexibility in terms of which classes you're working in for some subjects.
And then the last group of questions was about things that we're going to learn. So I'll just give a quick overview of each subject. So in math, we'll start with place value. We work on multiplication, division, decimals, and fractions. And then at the end of the year, we also get to do things with geometry, coordinate grids, patterns, things like that. In science, we learn about almost everything. We learn about energy, food chains, we learn about matter and get to do lots of experiments with that. We learn about space, we learn about the earth, all kinds of things. In reading, we start with book clubs. We also do nonfiction, and we talk about argumentative texts. And at the end of the year, we end with fantasy. And then writing kind of follows that. We start with personal narratives. We write nonfiction pieces. We write argument essays, and then we write fantasy stories. Another question was, do we have homework? And you will have homework in 5th grade. We give math homework, and we also have a reading log. And then it's possible that you could have some other homework as well. And then the final question was, when will our field trip be? And we actually do already know this. We will be going to the School of Economics in December. So that'll be really exciting. We hope this answered most of your questions. And again, we are really excited for you to be in 5th grade next year. Thanks for watching.